your tears back. We put the bang and produce. You got no chance of hanging. They take the tails when you're flipping the quarter. We ain't slowing down, we crashing through the border.
So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system. Let's turn it up, a little louder, turn it up. A little louder, turn it up. We never turn it down, universal sound. When we hold the pound, take a look around. When we touch the town, knock the way, stomping in my big black J's. Corny.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And coming up, it's the 49ers creative quarterback as he's moved past 3,000 yards passing for the year and looking for more. It's the 49ers and the Cowboys on Monday Night Prime Time.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Tonight we've got one last present under the tree, our final Monday Nighter of the year between the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. Hello, everyone. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, this is a contest truly worthy, I guess you would say, of calling it a showdown. We have the league's #1 passing game going up against the league's #1 pass defense. Time to decide which of the league's best is truly supreme.
And for fans who love this game, who follow the NFL,
is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
his ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now, because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So that play will set him back 11 yards all told. And that'll bring up 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
Punter Sterling Hoffrichter out now on 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Prescott. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The 49er offense, they're coming back out onto the field, and we're going to give you a look at the playoff picture now into the weekend in the NFC. And the division title, that's out of reach. We know that. This is as good a spot, Charles, as they're going to get, that first wild card and the number 5 overall seed.
Barton is not out of the question, especially with the 7 seeds that they have now in the playoffs. If you do win and the other wild card teams win in the first round, you could find yourself with a home game in the divisional round. Now, we know that's not likely, but it's not out of the question. Bottom line, you have to win to put yourself in that position.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 20 carries, 92 yards, and a touch. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. On second down, Elliott once more. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. On third down, it's Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 39er D as they scored a touchdown. Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, and so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
Point after, right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. He's had a great season, plenty of touchdown passes, but that last throw, not one of his finer moments as it was returned for a touchdown on the pick six. Now he starts again here, 1st and 10. Back to it after the pick six. Prescott over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They go to Elliott again. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Now Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We've got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but if this one goes nowhere, those adjustments that we talked about, they shouldn't wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. They'll look to throw here. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. He'll drop to throw. And he rifles one incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Werner. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Now a toss here, short side. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They're going to look to throw. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 30. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Now back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. They'll look to throw again. This will be caught at about the 5. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Back to throw again. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. This one fielded at the 5.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
First down, Prescott.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with a 14-0 lead, they may just try to get this to the locker room.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Let's go now.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get our tours.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. And into the end zone, a pick 6 from a 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Cowboy offense heading out. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount.
Oh, Prescott stripped. And this is going to be 49er football.
We just saw the dilemma for every coach. You want them to fight for the extra yardage, but somehow continue to cover the football. Oftentimes when you fight that hard, the ball becomes exposed.
Defensively, it's obvious they're trying to be more aggressive. First tackle a little too aggressive. Second one, though, they strip it loose. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. Oh, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches
a little bit.
Just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84, and on the board Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Dorrance Armstrong, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
One of the best in the NFL, in no small part because of his running ability. But on that play, didn't matter to the defense at all. Nice stop for them, a feather in their cap for getting the sack and brought down one of the toughest guys to catch in the NFL.
On fourth down, Kyle Shanahan will send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick is indeed good. And the route is on. It's 24-0.
So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Dallas offense set for this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott. And his throw here's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Tried to create a little bit of hocus-pocus with some magic. But the defense, not impressed at all. They don't lose contain on this very dangerous runner, and they get a big stop.
Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. Here comes Carter. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Niners are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here. Yeah,
you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Prescott, and they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And this one complete. It's Fehoko. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Prescott looks to throw on first. And that's Elliott, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Prescott yet again. Right back to his running back, Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing. Prescott. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. There he goes left side. Past the 20. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
Now the try here for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it right around the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Back to it after the pick six. Prescott. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott. And that'll be caught by Fehoko. Prescott on 3rd and 2. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To the air again, Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here's another interception. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 23. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, that means talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play on this ball game. So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort on both sides of the ball.
Hey, didn't it feel like you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, and then the defense jumped up and said, hold it, we're getting involved as well. You're exactly right. Big points, both sides contributing, a full team win.
So for the 49ers, they continue to show they're playoff ready as they move to 13-3 with 1 game remaining.